What's up? We back again. The Grand Wizard himself. Master Morpheus 19.5.
God in the flesh, my lineage is ancient. I come from beyond any place you could imagine.
Back here again with some advanced knowledge for y'all.
My spaceship.
Hope y'all ready, man.
To get me here. I finally made it. Goodness gracious, great balls of
get your pens, your pads, and your papers.
So I burn brighter than any pentagram or Hollywood.
That includes your weed papers, your backwoods or your Dutchess,
check your rhyme that I spit
your balls or your glass pipes. Get your mind right.
Brotherhood of elite rappers. I'm a master builder. Grand verbalizer, young old timer, the tippy top shot of
the war on parasites.
It's written in the stars. Look me up, 2 or 3 bars.
And the color is green.
The
wizard says the color is green.
Police mystic, painted on the walls.
It's the war on parasites, man.
The writings on the wall.
Open up Google, open up DuckDuckGo.
It's codes that I speak to.
Advanced shit for y'all.
Put on some real tough shit.
The wizard.
Rock to. You're right, the illest word you ever could pop to. I live the illest life you ever could have.
And by the way, buckwheat honey is more healthy than Manuka honey. Believe it or not.
Shit come out weak. It's not bad for a bad day. I smack you and knock your head off. Damn.
I saw a bottle of Manuka honey that cost $60.
I was just trying to play. It's not my fault.
This is way more. This is 400 more times healthier than Manuka honey.
The way the rap music is powerful beats and rhymes. Whole nother channel. Don't be so shallow. It's been.
Alright. We back again, man. It's the Grand Wizard himself, bro. Jermaine Carson. We back again, man. Dream Master Morpheus 19.5. That's right. This one's gonna be called The War Against Parasites. Canadian wildfires, cleansing and fasting. Okay. So, and by the way, my next video gonna be on lucid dreaming, so you might want to check that one out. So this one, we're gonna get into talking about this war on parasites, bro, because some of y'all are just too oblivious. I'm utterly pissed off with all these humans that are utterly oblivious to what the fuck going on. Utterly oblivious. You go outside, you walk outside, and you see people eating out at restaurants. You see people eating at a restaurant. Like we're not in spiritual war. Like there's not a spiritual warfare going on. And I understand that some of you would say, well, they're on the op side. You know what I'm saying? Some of them are. Most of them, though, are oblivious. Most of them are fucking oblivious. They have no idea what the fuck is going on. Do you understand? They have no idea what's going on. They're just utterly oblivious. Most of them. So during spiritual warfare, you do not want to eat at a restaurant. Okay? Let me explain something to you, man. There's all kind of different parasites, all right? And don't turn from this. This is very important because, you know, we're going to give you solutions. We're not just going to tell you what's wrong. We're going to give you the solutions. But I have to pose some questions because I want y'all to think. I want to get the wheels turning. I want to get your neurons to start connecting. Okay? Why do you think Jesus, or the guy we call Jesus, which is a Greek name, which couldn't have been his real name, but why do you think the Christ fasted for 40 days and 40 nights? I'll need you to ponder upon that. You know what I'm saying? I need you to really think about this. Because there was a deep, profound reason. And what you got to realize is that when he was doing that, and he achieved that 40 days of fasting, he was approached by Satan.
It takes us more to life than you now my day. And we live from the refuge. Is anybody out there? It's written in the stars. Me up there, 2 or 3 bars. Got you pay attention. I'm gifted, my rap is mystic. It's codes that I speak so the police missed it. Spray painted on the walls. The writings on the walls. I'm gifted, my rap is mystic. It's codes that I speak so the police missed it.
All right, so let's get into it. So, one of the reasons why Christ fasted for 40 days and 40 nights is because he developed the parasite. Why? Because he was eating from people that was selling stuff out at the market just like a regular person. He was trying to be a regular person. You understand? What you got to understand is he grew up with a lot of those people. These are people that he grew up that were selling food products in the markets, in the village. And come on, Jesus, come on, Joshua, try some of this food, man. I knew you when you was a kid. Try some of this food. Next thing you know, he's got a parasite and it's diminishing his power because when you're a sorcerer, you get a more powerful parasite than regular humans get. So right now you're thinking to yourself, you're telling me, oh, you trying to tell me Christ was a sorcerer? Well, if you read the book, did he not walk on water? Walking on water is actually from, I could tell you what book that's from. That spell is actually from a book of magic. Turning water into wine. Okay? Casting demons out. Baptisms. All light magic. Okay? All light magic. Don't let them lie to you and try to tell you that it's not. They're always trying to make you think that there's only evil magic and there's no light magic. So I'm here to tell you that there is. So you got to understand the importance of these damn destroying these damn parasites. Also, Buddha, I like to talk about him too. Buddha would go into the forest and meditate. Notice this. Notice that the Christ would go into the mountains and meditate, and Buddha would go into the forest and meditate. These are just two different types of meditation, which you can develop a connection to the elements, which give you a connection to the earth and the universe. That's all that is. So what you got to understand is the Buddha, he would fast for long periods of time, 14 days, 21 days. And it was for the same purpose that the Christ was fasting for that long, to get rid of these archon or regular parasites. So what you gotta understand is this is very important, especially if you're a sorcerer, especially if you're highly advanced, if you're a monk, you're a wizard, or you're a shaman, even if you're a warlock or a witch. Because this is a type of slavery. That's right, parasite slavery. It is a type of fucking slavery. Do you understand? I want you to ponder upon that. I want you to think upon that. The parasites is actually a type of slavery. So you're thinking to yourself, are you insinuating, Grand Wizard? Are you insinuating that the parasites have a consciousness? Like the parasites have a aura or whatever? Yes, I am insinuating that. Yes, these parasites have a consciousness. They can think for themselves. In fact, most of y'all got them, and if you started to talk about destroying the parasite, you would feel the motherfucker squirm in your fucking stomach. Do you understand? Hold on, let me do something. Yeah. You would start to feel the parasite squirm in your stomach from talking to yourself about killing the parasite. From talking about some of the foods and some of the things that I'm about to mention here. I'm about to give you the formula. You could do the research for yourself, but see, This is usually information that sorcerers keep to themselves, but I'm telling because they're cheating too much. They're cheating too much. And when I say they, who am I talking about? They live. They live. Watch the movie. They live. Watch the movie. They live. I'm not saying it for no fucking reason. I'm not even gonna tell you who they is. I'm gonna give you a reference, and I'm gonna want you to go and watch the fucking movie to figure out who the fuck they is. And they is the people that's controlling the fucking parasites. That's right. The parasites got a consciousness, but they're being controlled by somebody else. So let's get into it, man. Now, for you regular humans out there, for you humans that are oblivious to the type of world that we live in, for you humans who have not been fighting this spiritual warfare like people like me, out here making it hard for us to survive, making it more difficult for us to maintain our sanity because we are actually at war with evil. And y'all just sitting there oblivious. These are the herbs and the type of oils that you can use to destroy your parasite that you have. And I'm telling you, you got it. So we're gonna start. We're gonna start with the known to the unknown. So we're gonna start off with the stuff that people know, okay, and then we're gonna start move on to the unknown, okay. So we're gonna start with vinegars, right? Apple cider vinegar. Now, apple cider vinegar, if you've been sipping apple cider vinegar for a while, you notice that this is not as potent as it used to be. However, when you take your apple cider vinegar, you want to drink it with some real apple juice. You know, if you can afford Martinelli's, that would be the best thing. So you could drink this and then drink the apple juice, or you can mix it. But you know, you could just drink this and then drink the apple juice. This is for people who have the regular low grade parasites. Because if you are not a spiritual being, if you're not a sorcerer, they're not gonna waste their time and money putting an archon parasite in you. Okay, so mind you, we're going from known to unknown. Here we go. Oregano oil is an anti-parasitic, antifungal. Okay, so you can put this in your tea. You can put this in your soup. This really goes better at soup, in my opinion. If you're gonna make a soup, you know what I'm saying? You want to throw some of this oregano oil in there. Of course, you can search for the best quality for yourself. You can search for the best quality oregano oil for yourself. Okay, and if you don't like the taste of oregano oil, you can have oregano oil pills. Okay, anti-parasitic, antifungal, very useful. Okay, you want to take this with a meal, and you know what I'm saying. Take this two of them a day, in my opinion. And mind you, I am not a doctor. I'm not claiming to be a doctor. I'm just telling you what works for me. Okay. Now, here's another one that's known by some people that are actually did research in this. This is clove oil. Clove oil is extremely strong. Okay, you could soak your feet in this. All you need is like 2 drops. And then when you put this in your tea, all you need is 1 drop, really. You know, 2 cups of tea, 1 drop in each. This stuff is very strong, and what this does is this kills the parasites' eggs. Okay, so this clove oil is very serious. You can smell it. I mean, if you get a little bit on your fingers, it'll be hard to wash it off. That's how strong this clove oil is, and it's very good for killing the eggs of the parasites. All right. Okay. So we also have red thyme. I know you can't see it though, but it says red thyme here. So thyme is a herb. You know what I'm saying? THYME. Okay. Red thyme is what chefs use. Now, here's something about this red thyme. A lot of these chefs, they know about the parasites, and they use this red thyme to get rid of them. Okay. We got red thyme. Now here's another one that you can put in your tea. This is cilantro oil. It's very good for if you have a archon parasite, a nanotech parasite. Okay? So this one is for the more advanced parasites. You could put this in your tea or you could put this in your soup. Shit, you could take the oregano oil and put the cilantro in the soup that you make. Remember, you want to make a soup from scratch. All right? Cilantro oil, right? Here's another thing. When you're making your special soup that's to destroy the parasite, you want to have the oregano oil, the cilantro, and you want to be able to get your hands on some black garlic. Now, what is black garlic? Well, black garlic is regular garlic that's put through a process and aged until it turns black, and it makes it extremely more potent. It's about 20 times more potent than regular garlic, and parasites hate it. Okay. Um, all these things, the red thyme, the oregano oil, the cilantro, all of that could go into a soup. Okay. Also, we're gonna get into this one right here. Okay. This is to each his own. Okay. This is carbon 60. Okay. This is carbon 60. It's supposed to be made from olive oil. It's made from a compound in olive oil, and it is compressed and concentrated. Okay, so this is also a very strong detox. Okay, carbon 60. You should do some more research on this stuff before you take it, but this is the advanced stuff. Like I said, we're getting to the more unknown stuff. Now, this is to each his own. I'm not recommending this for everybody. Just like on my other video when I told y'all about the fucking the collagen protein. That's to each his own who wants to do that, you know. But the other stuff that I mentioned for sure kills the fucking parasites, okay? All right. So we're gonna get into this one. Pomegranate. Okay, so pomegranate, the fruit, is very, very powerful for killing the parasites. But if you want to kick it up a notch, what you're going to do is, right, you're going to take some papaya seeds. Remember, papaya is called the fruit of heaven or the fruit of the angels. You take the seeds out of the papaya and you take the pomegranates, the little pomegranates, and you mix it in some honey, whatever honey of your choice. You mix it with some honey and then you just swallow it. You don't chew it. You swallow it and let the honey help that travel all the way down to your stomach where the parasite lives. Okay? You let that travel all the way to your stomach. Pomegranate and papaya seeds. Do you understand? You mix them together with honey and you drink them. Okay? Now we're going to get to something that's unknown. Okay? So, not only is this type of vinegar good for killing parasites, it is actually made by the Freemasons. That's right. The Freemasons make this stuff. Okay? The Freemasons makes this stuff. And what it does is it makes it even easier to kill the parasites for them to come out of your body. And the reason why these Freemasons made this is because, once again, I told y'all parasites are a type of slavery. Once you get rid of the parasite, you've left the plantation. Once you get rid of the parasite, you've left the plantation, because the parasites can control your mind. Whatever food you eat, they eat it, and then they shit out chemicals that help them control your mind and help make your mind make decisions. Also, the parasites can attract other people with parasites to you. This is why you women keep getting in relationships with guys who are scumbags and then getting mad at them when it's really you need to fast, you need to cleanse. Okay? You need to cleanse. Okay? These are the things that you can use to cleanse. Fasting is just not eating solid food and only drinking water. Okay? Only drinking water. Now, some of y'all think that if you could drink some juice or you could drink some of this and some of that. No. You're going to get some high quality water and you don't eat no food for 3 days, 5 days, 7 days, 9 days, or 11 days. Always odd numbers with the wizard. Always odd numbers with the wizard. Okay? So what you got to do is you got to realize that the quality of water is very important when you're fasting as well. So we're going to do another video on quality of water. That'll probably come out after the lucid dream video. That's going to be next. So back to the vinegar. This is the vinegar I'm talking about right here. I'm not even going to say it with my mouth. I'm going to hold it up right here. See this pomegranate vinegar right here? This is some serious shit. This shit right here is a very small bottle. This bottle is $16. That's right. This bottle is $16. Do you understand? Look at it. This bottle is $16. Look how small it is in my hand. I'm not bullshitting either. I just told you the people who made it. The people who make it knew what the fuck they was doing. Okay? So these are the things that you can use to cleanse. When it comes to fasting, I'm gonna talk a little briefly on fasting too. Okay? When it comes to fasting, realize that this parasites that you have in your stomach has a consciousness. If while you're fasting you want to realize that this shit is real, you ain't ate no food in a day or 2 days, watch a cooking show. I dare you. I dare you to watch a cooking show while you're fasting. You watch a cooking show while you're fasting, you will feel that motherfucker moving in your motherfucking stomach. Also, talking about destroying the parasite, you'll feel that motherfucker move. Also, just think about this. Thinking out of the box. This is why so many of y'all think inside of the box. Thinking out of the box, you'll feel that motherfucker start moving. Because it don't want you to think outside the box. It don't want you to kill it. It don't want you to take all these things and do a cleanse. It don't want you to do that. Hold on, there's one more thing I forgot to bring. Hold on. Apparently I'm out of wormwood tea and black walnut whole oil. Those are two other things that are very important. That wormwood tea, black walnut whole oil. Very useful. Okay, don't forget that. I went looking for because I thought I had a little bit left, but obviously I don't. And here's another one that works especially for black people. Turpentine. Okay? So when you're gonna use turpentine to cleanse, what you want to do is use 1 teaspoon in a tall glass of water. 1 teaspoon in a tall glass of water. Stir it up. And you drink that. Make sure you call out from work because you're going to be shitting all day. You're going to be shitting. You understand? You're going to be shitting. Do you understand? So, that turpentine, that shit it really works. And not only when you're through with your turpentine cleanse, you're going to have mental clarity. The reason why the turpentine works better for black people is because your genetics is closer to a tree than an animal. The Caucasian's genetics is closer to an animal than a tree. So as a melanated person, whether that's African or copper-colored Indian, indigenous Moor, your melanin, okay, your genetics makes you closer to a tree than an animal. The Caucasian's genetics closer to an animal than a tree. And you can do the research on this on your own. I want you to do the research on this. So, like I said, back to fasting. When you're fasting, you're going to notice if you watch a cooking show, if you look at a cookbook while you're fasting, that motherfucker will start squirming. This shit real. All right? Don't forget your wormwood tea. Don't forget your black walnut oil. Don't forget that shit. Okay? Don't forget your turpentine. All right? You're gonna have some mental clarity off the turpentine. Now hold on. When you have your mental clarity, you want to increase that. You want to increase that. Once you feel it, once you start to feel it, when the turpentine is working and it's kicking shit out of your body, you're shitting, and you feel that clarity. You want to intensify that with this. What is this? This is ginkgo. This is ginkgo leaf tea. All right. So you want to get the actual wild crafted tea. It's wild crafted. Increase that mental clarity with some of that. That actually even increases your eyesight. Ginkgo leaf tea can actually increase your eyesight and give you mental clarity and give you a good mental function. So you want to intensify that with that if you was to use the turpentine. Um, one more thing. Okay, we got one more thing. Showed this on my other video. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I showed this on my other video. So the reason why it's green, the color is green. You know, the wizard said he picks the color in case you don't know what movie I'm talking about. But you know, the color is green. So right here, what we have some 100 milligram chlorophyll. Okay. Once again, what did I just say? I said Africanoid people, your genetics is closer to a tree than to an animal. Chlorophyll. This is what the helps you absorb the frequencies of the sun. This also helps to repair your organs when you absorb that sunlight. Okay, it helps gets that energy, that sunlight energy, that healing energy to your organs. So remember that. Okay, because when you cleanse, you're gonna be shitting a lot. You're gonna be releasing a lot of things. Um, the way I would do it if I was you, okay, you should fast first, then you eat the anti-parasitic, antifungal foods, and then you do a cleanse. That's right. After that, you should be good money. If you do it in that order, you should be good fucking money. Okay? Also, this is the last, this is the conclusion that I'm gonna talk about. And this is one of the reasons why I did this video. Because these motherfuckers is pissing me the fuck off. Rutabaga. Yeah, I said it. Rutabaga. Nigga, go into the motherfucking supermarket. Go into the motherfucking supermarket. Where the fuck is the rutabaga? So, in case you didn't know, white turnip and rutabaga look very similar, but they're not similar. They look very similar. Rutabaga is such a powerful anti-parasitic, antifungal that even an archon parasite will get smaller and smaller. However, these scumbag motherfuckers done took it out of the supermarket. Now, if you're near a supermarket that has it, you better get it. First, you got to go on the internet and learn the difference between a white turnip and a rutabaga because they look very similar. They look very similar. However, the shaman of Manhattan, the Grand Wizard, knows the fucking difference. I know the fucking difference. They're taking the rutabagas out of the goddamn supermarket. That's how lowbrow these niggas is. That's cheating. Y'all cheating like a motherfucker. In this damn parasite war. Y'all cheating. Mad people didn't even know a rutabaga kills the parasites. A lot of people. So y'all was still good. Now after they watch this video, Y'all better fucking learn how to grow some rutabaga. I'm telling you that right now. Do it now. Learn how to grow a rutabaga now. Those of you who live in the country, because they're taking the rutabaga out of the supermarket, and what they do is they'll sit a white turnip there because white turnip looks very similar to rutabaga. They look very, very small differences. So that was the conclusion of this video, the war on parasites. If you want me to do a part 2, I can do that. All right. So like and subscribe, and please cash at me, cause this shit is gonna get real. You gonna want to cash at me soon, cause shit's gonna get so real you ain't gonna have no one else to listen to. The dudes with other YouTube pages that have a higher following with me are watching my videos and using my information in their fucking videos. All right. So like and subscribe. Peace.